Happy 420. It is 420, but the smoke between the 49ers and Trent Williams is all cleared up. And thank God, Gary Lamm made it in Mania. And I'm not going to talk about that. I'm going to talk about what the 49ers are going to do in the NFL draft. But this good news for the 49ers, Trent Williams signs through 2027, making $50 million for between the next 2 years. So 25 this year, 25 that year. I don't even know what it is. A big bonus. Everybody's happy, and so am I. But I wouldn't be happy if the 49ers didn't address the left guard in this draft. Okay, and I gotta say, I wasn't really happy with the edge rusher. I know we need edge rushers, and I want to respond to some of the people that responded to me about it. Like, the 49ers need this left guard taken care of, and they need to take care of their offensive line, number one. And yes, we do need defensive backs and an edge rusher. I like some of the defensive backs that might be available, but I think the 49ers did enough. They already have Renardo Green. They have Demo Lenore. They have Upton Stout. I like that. We brought in some guys, and they were going to be all right, 1 through 4. I like Marquise Siegel as safety. I know he doesn't make plays, but he's right there, and he's in second year safety, okay? And I like Malik Mustafa, and I think even Darrell Luter Jr., maybe you convert him to safety. I don't know. I think we did enough for this year, even though we do have some tremendous receivers in our division, no doubt about that. But I'm pretty content. But as well as I do, the 49ers are going to overdraft or draft too early, and they're probably going to address defensive line. So what I attempted to do in this situation right here, like I said, I've tried to create a mock draft where the 49ers are going to overdraft for guys I like, address defensive line, and draft a bunch of white guys kind of early. But more importantly, I drafted guys within that mindset. I'm integrating with my own mindset, that guys that might excite me and the 49ers can actually get. So let's get to it. And another rule before I get to it. I didn't trade down. I tried to see. In fact, I did a lot of mock drafts, and I traded down. Sometimes I didn't get the defensive tackle or the left guard I want. I think it's really important. I think we need guys that excite us. We need guys that excite the base. And I try to do that. I want to excite the fan base. I want to get a bunch of monsters. I want to get a bunch of talent. And I want to get a bunch of upside. And I want to get guys that Kyle Shanahan will probably play. So this I'm going to go controversial. I hope you can see this thing, whatever. I'm going to have it here or there. I haven't added to the thing. But remember, the 49ers, before you kill me, I haven't gotten to it yet, but I'll get to it eventually. The 49ers only have 2 picks in the top 100. So it's going to be, unless you ever trade down, you're going to have a hard time, getting the guys you want. I didn't get a receiver in this, obviously. I love Jeremy Bernard. I liked him. A lot of people are hot on Stripling. A lot of new guys. I liked Washington, the running back. I think the 49ers could use him, but I just kind of went the way it went for me and addressed the needs and got guys the 49ers would get. I know we need receiver, but I think that there's a lot of receivers in this draft, and it's a possibility they may not play, and their confidence will be wrecked. We just got a bunch of guys in free agency, so this is what I went with. Okay, number 1, as you can see, Gabe Lucas, edge out of Illinois, 6'4", 260, the wrestling background, baby, oh yeah. A lot of people who had no ball are not as into Gabe Lucas as I have become. All right, I want a guard, but let's just say we get Basantes in this situation. Love Basantes, love his footwork, but he didn't do the bench. Okay, he might not be the road grader. There might be a lot of pressure on him, and we won't get a password that I like. I'm gonna tell you why I like Gabe. I can call him Akis. I'm gonna call him Yak Ass. I want to say Yak Ass. I gotta say I'm kind of swayed by that. Some people say he's a 4th rounder to 1st rounder. I'm gonna say why the Niners should get him. They need a brain dead pass rusher. He has that wrestling background. He doesn't always show it, but he had 12 sacks last year. He had 8 the year before. A little inconsistent, maybe a little one-dimensional, but he has the attributes. He has the yak-ass attributes. And he can excite you. He'll get there. He'll put pressure on the quarterback. We already have Mikael Williams, so this guy can get on the team. You'll have one job. He's inconsistent in the run game. We don't need that. We already have Mikael. So when he gets on the field, he will have one job. Get to the quarterback and get there quick. You have Nick Bosa on the side. It's not that much of pressure to put on pressure, but he will put on pressure. I like the wrestling background, and I like his upside to possibly be a guy who is more well-rounded. But what I like that he can do, I'll believe it when I see it. But the 49ers, they may with our new defensive coordinator, right? What the hell's his name? I'm forgetting. Anyway, they may with this guy go to 3-4. He could stand up at a 3-4, and he has the size to be in the wide 9. Gabe Yakis, bucket, Yakas, Akis. I think that might be the sleeper number 1 pick. I tell you, the 49ers always overdraft. This is not what I would do. I'm trying to integrate what guys I would like that I'm excited about the 49ers would probably get, and based on needs. Okay, pick 58 in the second round, Jennings Dunker. I love the big red mullet. He is a left guard. He is out of Iowa, just an offensive lineman factory. He excites me. He's athletic. What more do you want? This is early. He's like the 70th overall, whatever, 60 something, right? But I like this guy. He excites me. I want a left guard. I think he can go in there and start, or at least battle for it. I think this guy could be there for 10 years. Just an exciting player. He needs something on that offensive line to get us excited, and I am excited about Jennings Dunker. Okay. And I want to say there's some receivers on the board, but I just didn't trust it. Okay, so if you really want a pass rusher, and you really want a left guard, you're gonna have to do in the first 2 rounds. This is what I felt good about. I mocked Basantis, the 49ers, many times, but I just wasn't satisfied with the pass rusher I was going to get because they didn't have the size profile. I'm not sure the 49ers are going to leave the wide 9, okay? So I want a guy who fits the profile of the wide 9, and it can possibly be with their new coordinator that he can actually get in the 3-4. So this guy fits the whole thing. All right, but Jennings, I'm talking about Gabe Yakas. Jennings Dunker, I think he can get in there, start, kick ass. Okay, we just signed, or we just figured out the contract of the great Trent Williams. But Austin Barber, the barbarian left tackle, he has this athletic profile, the meanness, the toughness. I think he's going to play some games. We need no plays, no games. Austin Barber's a barbarian. He's a mean, tough offensive tackle. I like that. I think we're lucky to get him our first pick in the 4th round. We go to Jake Slaughter. You know what? Feel great about Jake Brendel. Jake Slaughter got bigger in the at the Senior Bowl. He's bigger and stronger. He has an athletic profile like the Niners like. He needs to build strength. So I like him to build strength behind Brendel and eventually replace him. I love it. Okay. 138, Sam Roush. 49ers need a tight end. We need a blocking tight end. Sam Roush is the best blocking tight end in the whole draft, but he can catch. He has a good athletic profile. He's not the fastest guy, but he knows how to get open. He knows how to catch. I like him. I like Roush. Bam. Okay. 139, very controversial. If my goal was to, if I was allowed to draft down, I could have. I would have drafted Eli Heidenreich a little bit lower and got Riley Pawlowski to replace Juice. But that wasn't the part of the goal, but that's what I would have done. But the reason why I draft Heidenreich, he's way early, but he is the Debo player out of Navy. He's literally the wide back. At least he will play. When Christian McCaffrey's out of the game, it's lame because Kyle can't call the plays, but you can call packages. I can see Eli Heidenreich returning kicks and being Kyle Shanahan packages. That is my draft, the 49er Gary Lamm draft, and I want to know what you think the Gary Lamm main event maniac. God bless you, keep it real, keep it clean, but tell me what you got to say. I'm ready. If I give criticism to Kyle, I can take it from you. Let's go.